Joe, what kind of a guy is Billy Lynn? Is he just an ordinary kid from Texas? Who is he?
I think in many ways he's a pretty ordinary 19-year-old boy who's thrown into this whirlwind situation. He's a soldier, he's a Texan soldier, and he's been caught on camera in this firefight which has gone viral back home. And as a consequence of that, he's thrown into this this victory parade back home, but this big mad day. And within that, he's just a pretty normal boy trying to figure out who he is and what path he wants to take and where he belongs.
Now, during this this event in Dallas, all of a sudden he's become a war hero. And how does that change the way people relate to him and their motives?
Yeah, it's strange for him and it's strange for the group of boys because it feels like coming back home is a huge contrast to the reality of what they have gone through and what they have done, and everyone back home is trying to use them in some kind of way or project onto them what they want them to be or how they want them to seem, and trying to squeeze something out of them, and they can't, and Billy can't quite compute the gap between both. And I guess it's highlighted in the film in this big kind of halftime sequence in the battle sequence where you see what actually has happened over there compared with the kind of the glitz and the surreal kind of madness of this big, crazy day in Billy's life.
I mean, this war hero business even interferes with his relationship with the girl, is it not? I mean, it becomes an issue. Is you're seeing a hero rather than a soldier? Is that?
Yeah. I think they're both with Faison, with the cheerleader. Yeah, I think they're both projecting onto each other kind of an ideal. And at the end, well, you see what happens at the end, but yeah, I think they are.
Now, you're from the UK. I mean, you've seen English soldiers, British soldiers. Is the culture different, you think, or is this particularly different than what was portrayed in the film?
English soldiers to American?
Mm-hmm.
I think there probably is a difference. I don't know a huge amount about what the difference is exactly, but obviously the military is a huge part of a point of pride and lots of different emotions in America. But I don't know. I didn't think too much about that when we were shooting it. I just tried to latch onto a more human side of it, or not a human side of it, but just think about Billy and where he was as a boy navigating his way through this day, rather than get caught up in worried about being a Brit, trying to be an American.
Do you find the whole propaganda aspect of it, do you find it a little Orwellian? I mean, this whole
in the for Billy? Yeah. Yeah, it is overwhelming. He's suddenly thrown into this environment where people are telling him he's a hero, and he doesn't feel like a hero for what he's done, which you see in the film. He just can't put the two things together, but everyone is trying to project onto him what they want him to be, and they want a piece of him, and they want a piece of his story, which is a lot for him to take in.